One. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Hi.
We're on two devices.
We're on two devices. So if you follow both of us, we both went live at the same time. I feel like I have to scoot this over, like
then we'll
less of my shoulder and more of your head. Okay. Yeah. Wait.
Oh, then you're
Hi guys, I'm in Las Vegas.
Yes, that's the most exciting part.
And we are together.
Yay!
And you might
Just take my hand. If you're a part of our podcast, you know why that was so exciting.
Yes.
This Take My Hand podcast.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And let's
search it everywhere. Follow it everywhere. Like it everywhere. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Audible, which is where I love to listen.
Yeah, I like Spotify. That's my fave.
Audible, I will tell y'all if you're. No, I'm not going to tell y'all. I'll tell y'all.
You
Audible seems to drop about 30 minutes later than everybody else.
Oh, true.
So if you want it hot off the press, maybe Spotify, maybe YouTube. But
Yeah.
if you're cool with a little 30-minute delay.
And if you want to see our faces, YouTube is definitely the place.
YouTube.
Usually you're used to seeing us in like two separate boxes.
I know. This is so fun.
Homes. And this is exciting.
We should do a podcast.
See, I told her
today.
this could be us, but she's playing. She won't move to
Vegas.
Omaha.
Let
so
me
that's
tell
it.
First of all, she already lived in Vegas. So
I did.
You ruined everything.
So now it's your turn, is what I'm hearing.
That was good. The way it went full circle. I like how you did that.
Live in my city.
What I'm saying is,
I've already lived in
you're familiar.
Just coming by a house.
Reminiscing on like how incredible it was that we went from Canada to here.
I know.
And I was literally thinking like we did a lot of impromptu things in that season. Like,
we really did.
We went straight to Florida with no thought process.
It's the best. Listen to episode 1.
Yes, listen to episode 1.
Take my hand.
Come on, if y'all want the history.
Yes.
And then got back, and then I had to move back to Vegas, and I was just like, best friend, I don't know.
You know what? Tiffany gave us the best advice because we were literally crying.
Yo, we were like, I don't know what
physically
to do.
As an adult.
Just sick.
Real tears.
Sick.
Like she's about to leave me at
I don't want to go, please. What are we going to do?
God.
What are we going to do?
And it's funny because, you know, you ever complain out loud? We were doing that on the phone with LaCrea's cousin Tiffany. And she was like, why don't you move if it's like so serious? I was like,
hang up the phone. Hang up the phone right now.
Question number, why can I not move?
I have more than enough bedrooms.
A job?
We have the children.
Do you need citizenship? Because I got
that. I know. I was like, I will sponsor the heck out of you.
I got
Wait, dual citizen? Dual citizen?
So we're gonna win in life
everything.
Together and move in. What's so beautiful? There's so many. You cannot see LaCrea's home, but she owned her home since like she was 12. So no big deal. She's owned her home for a really long time.
Lived with me too, and I was like, a home is a true blessing because my brother, my sister-in-law, my other sister-in-law.
Me,
my nephew,
her nephew.
He
came in to me and was like, "Whoa, I lived here like 10 years ago."
I was like, "Yeah, and you can live here again if your mom stopped playing."
Yeah, see, I told him this could be us. Our kids were in the backyard shooting hoops. I was like, "Look, this could be us."
Dream.
But you playing.
Living the
dream.
You
moved to Omaha.
Okay, so I want to ask y'all, who has listened to our Sis Take My Hand podcast?
Just put a couple hearts.
Put a pink heart if you've listened to it before. Put a green heart.
Oh my gosh!
Was that because of you?
That was so
or did someone
cool.
do it?
No, wait. That was totally me.
How come you get all the hearts and I don't get any hearts?
I'm the
Is
love.
my heart not good
I
enough?
am the love.
Oh! She's doing it.
Oh, you're doing it, aren't you?
All right, we got distracted. That was really cool, though. All right, pink heart if you've listened to Sis Take My Hand podcast,
and
green heart if you have never listened, but you're about to hop off this live because you're going so quick to find it.
Sis Take My Hand.
And I need a blue heart if you've listened and shared it. Oh,
please be a blue heart. Go listen to it right now.
Please be a blue heart.
Share it and then blue heart it.
What do we talk about on Sis Take My Hand podcast?
We talk about everything. So we talk about, we follow the scripture and not the culture.
Ooh, I like.
That's
yes. We do it for Christ and not for life.
Yo!
I love it. Okay. And we've been talking about everything. We have cried on that podcast.
We have definitely cried.
Bared our souls.
Shared our lives.
On that podcast.
We talked about sex a little bit.
We talk about everything.
We talk about being married, being single, trials and tribulations, friendships.
We talked about
just
obedience.
Yeah.
hilarious. You don't
love.
There's
Laughter.
Okay. Forgiveness. Grief. Healing.
Grief. Yeah, there's
that grief.
You know what the crazy part when you say healing? When I listen to our podcast back, so like when you're doing it in the moment, I kind of feel like this is how like performers probably are a little bit. Like they're there and they're doing it, but when they watch it back, they get something different than like being there and
absolutely
performing it, if you will.
Absolutely.
But it's so healing to my soul.
Me too.
And it also makes me cry a little bit when I share my stories. Like, wow, like I used to be that girl.
I've really grown from here to here.
Yeah, from faith to faith, and look at where God has brought
depths,
me.
Higher heights.
Yes, like look at how much better I was. Look at before BC.
Wow.
I always used to say BC, Lauren, which was like before Christ.
Same.
If you knew me BC, she knew me BC. Okay.
Yeah.
I was a work in progress, but aren't we all? Okay, and I'm just saying, yeah, it's the growth and the progression of it all.
It's the becoming better together.
For me. It is. It's the bringing virtue back for me. I don't have daughters, but I really feel like
being called apart. It's being set apart.
Yes.
It's being chosen.
Yes.
It's walking in all of that.
I love it so much.
Me too.
Do you know what I love? I also often think that
our podcast would be so much better if we were always side by side.
Look at how cute it is. Look at how beautiful this is.
The light is coming through.
It is the light. The light is giving. The sun
is.
It's giving sun. It's giving fresh face. It's giving.
It's giving best
no
friend.
shade.
Take my hand. Says take my hand. Yeah, no shade for real. No shade.
No shade. It's giving. It's.
I can't wait to drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link on these too, just so you guys
I pray
can
that
it.
I'm ministering to my future daughter-in-laws. That's what it's giving.
That's what I said. I called Lauren and I was like, you know what's amazing is the fact that we have this podcast, and me having lost my mother young, I was sitting there thinking like, wow, how incredible will this be that my daughter will be able to listen to my heart on so many different topics for here to eternity.
Yeah.
And then just like you said, okay, now our sons, I'm like, wow, God,
our future
who knew
daughter
that you had that intended just out of our just out of the obedience.
Yeah.
But it's going to bless even more than maybe what we had in mind at the beginning.
Let me tell you, before this, I actually only ever listened to one podcast, but it was because my sister does podcasts.
Yeah.
And so I listened to it to support her. Never was I a podcast listener.
I didn't even know how to listen to podcasts. Remember, I was like, where do you...
She said, what do you podcast?
I said, I publish it everywhere.
Podcast?
Now, how do I listen to it?
So, in that, we've learned so many lessons. You guys, when we went to a women's conference, and we... And God, like, literally we were sitting there, we were boohoo crying.
Oh, my goodness.
This was like a guttural...
I did not expect
I did not expect that at all. Or that level of prayer, mind you.
Woo! Or worship, mind you.
Golly, that was
such a great
it was so amazing. I didn't even know that I needed it.
Me either.
You guys ever be like, hey, you need this? I didn't know I needed it.
Whew.
But I needed it. And after a like pouring out cry, God was like, yeah, you guys need to like share this with the world. And then we're like, how? We're going to do it.
And then he said podcast.
Yeah.
And we're like, but how?
And we're like, everyone has a podcast.
We can figure it out.
Like, everyone and their mama and their dogs have podcasts.
My mom always said, you can't be just pretty, you got to be smart.
Yeah, you cannot just be pretty.
I was like, we got to be smart.
Can't just be pretty.
Figure it out.
Yeah. You
Let's
gotta
go.
be smart too, okay? Do this.
How do we do this?
I can say we definitely play on strengths, because if it was up to me to get it to all the things, it would still just be a cute video somewhere inside the computer.
Oh,
wherever we recorded it.
It took some serious figuring it out, though.
It did. It really did.
And a lot of technical
difficulties. And a lot of life difficulties.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And a lot of...
That's life, though. Like, as soon as you lean into something, you commit to something, there's always going to be adversity. There's always going to be that test of like, oh, you're about this life? How about now?
Yeah. Yeah.
How about now? How committed are you to the thing that you say that you're committed to?
Yeah.
That might be a podcast.
You say you want to grow your spiritual life, you fall asleep reading the Bible.
Boom.
Straight
Day one.
Dang. How about now? You gonna do it again?
Day one. Speaking of reading the Bible, that's something that God has really put on our heart, is encouraging and bringing people along for more time in the Bible.
Yes.
So we're currently doing a 31-day Bible challenge. We're reading the book of 1 Samuel.
Yes.
So it's not too late for you to jump in on that and then continue with us.
I'm 4 days behind.
Yeah, me too. Because she's in town and we've been sun up, sundown.
All the
sun
things.
up, sundown.
From
actually might get caught up right now.
It's actually from sun up to sun up, because I don't even think the sun
when
got
did
to
the sun
go down. when it went down, we were still doing the thing.
I'm about
doing the things. Like I'm down. The sun is still up.
But yeah, so we have our SE group, Sisters Evolve, and that is our community. That is where we are doing studies. We are doing devotions. We're getting into the Word. Yes. We do special member-only Zoom calls where we can interact together and learn and grow from one another, share our stories, because it really is about women becoming better together. Absolutely. So you guys are invited to that. We'll put the links below to our Sisters Evolve group. We'll put the link to our podcast. And if you can shoot it out, share it with the women in your life.
Share it with the women in your life. If you're a man and you're watching this, share it with a woman that you know.
Auntie, cousin,
mom,
sister,
auntie,
friend.
the people at your job, people at your church, people at the store, your kids, teachers. This is my son, Conan. Say hi, Conan. You going outside? You going outside? Yeah. See, his future wife one day. He'll be a husband one day.
And you know, we'll be able to watch this.
And he'll be able to watch this back and be like, you know what my mama said?
Let me send you my mama.
Let me tell you what my mama probably think. No,
I love that.
I will tie your shoe in just a minute.
All right, so we're going to drop all the links below, and you guys can get connected and drop your hearts, pink, blue, or green.
Yes.
Depending on who you were.
But we want the blue heart.
You could go from pink to blue and green to blue. Ultimately, we want everybody to get to blue.
Blue, yeah. And if you're like, what's blue? Listen and share. Blue heart.
Just take my hand, baby.